Titancraft.
Hey guys, and welcome to Season 10, Episode 7 of Titancraft, which is Tango Tech's Patreon pay-to-play server. If you'd like to join this amazing community, I'll have a link in the description below. Also, come follow me on Twitch. I'll have a link in the description below for that if you'd like to see video spoilers and pranks. And all that stuff that usually comes along with my streams anyways. But anyways, taking a good look at the skin, guys. It's the last episode for it. Yeah. That guy right there. So this will be the last episode with it, unfortunately. Then we'll switch over to our Christmas skin, which we've used every season, as we like. But this season, this episode, our main focus is going to be the bees. We're going to get the bees into their habitat, or whatever, into the permanent one. That's what I'm trying to say, into their permanent habitat, and that's going to go in right over here. It's going in our main storage area here, or main storage building, I should say, and it's going to end up right in here. What I want to do first is get the pads in, and get the pads connected from over here to over here, from right there to over here. Hopefully this is all lined up right, and we'll find out soon enough. And if we get the bees taken care of quick enough today, we'll also get started on the pathway over here to take care of the super smelter. I really want to get those two things done so we can start digging and building. Because it's going to be fun. That's the part I'm really looking forward to, is getting all these farms done. So I'm going to try to farms and like just the infrastructure to make our lives a little easier. But anyways, like I said, first I need to connect all these pads. And after the pads are connected here, it's going to be a lot easier to see. Oh yeah, and last season I keep saying season, but last episode we got these things up and running, and we got one finally done and ready to go. Just one though. Ow. Oh, I don't have my stuff on. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I'm not a happy camper right now, guys. Hold on. With that death, I lost my trident. I think what happened was it fell into the water stream down here when I exploded. And this thing goes, the bamboo is full up here, unfortunately. So what happens is that once it's full, the bamboo come out here. And guess where the trident went? Right into the cactus. So that's gone. That's the only thing that I lost, though. The trident. It couldn't have been, the dirt or the ender chest or the crafting tables or the arrows. At least it wasn't these two picks, I guess, and it wasn't my elytra. And if everything else is so easily replaced, but I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably just run some trials. That's where I got my first one. But anyways, I'll figure it out later. I'll get another one eventually, I'm sure. But anyways, what I'm going to do now is get these pads in like I was talking about. And we'll see, just get these pads in and we'll see after that, I think. I think that's the best way. I still got my hitboxes on because I was looking for it. But anyways, okay. Let's get busy. So the pathway is in. I still need to put the pumpkins underneath it, which I'll get to in a little bit. Had to make a little platform down here so I can work on them. That's actually the area that the bees will be flying around in. It's quite large. A lot of people just do the one strip, and I don't know. I just like to see the bees working and flying around. I think they're neat looking. But yeah, I got the path all the way in, and when you don't use like U-arch or anything like that, when everything lines up perfectly, it's like so satisfying. But I didn't know if this was going to line up until we got over here, so I could connect this to the part that we already had built. This was the part that we already had built. All this stuff is new. We will get the pumpkins in underneath. There's lighting on the walls over here, so the torches will go eventually, but it'll be a while. Now, I went ahead and added this part of the path down here. This is actually the storage to the super smelter. The storage will be right there. But the next thing I need to build here is the enclosure that these bees are going to be in. And like I said, that's the permanent grass blocks there for the bee. I'll probably put some moss down too, just to kind of give it some variation. I'll probably put some sea lanterns, and I can't decide if I'm going to use moss carpets. I'm probably just going to use moss carpets. I'm afraid the bees and their AI, if anything gets in the way, they just get stuck. But I think maybe they'll be low enough they won't get stuck on them. We'll have to watch it and see it. And if they do, then I can replace the carpets or the moss carpets with just some sea lanterns and grass and go underneath them. Or maybe if I can get myself on some green frog lamps, that'll look good too. So we'll see. But anyways, now I'm just going to build this enclosure. Maybe I can try to build one of these walls with you guys. I don't know. We'll have to see. Depends on how long these walls end up taking me. But anyways, that's what I'm going to do next. We'll get to the actual redstone and all that. I mean, it's the same redstone. It's just a little bit different. Just because we're going to add the auto crafter into it. But yeah, it's like I'm going to have to widen this out just a little bit more on that side. I don't know about this side. I might have to take out a little bit more. I'm just trying to be careful because there's not a top on the cactus farm down here. So I don't want any blocks falling in there. Not that it would be too hard to figure it out anyways. But anyways, that's what I'm doing next. And get the walls in, and we'll get the, and hopefully I can build some of this wall with you guys. We'll have to see. But I guess I should put some blocks down and get busy. I've got most of the shelter done, like the actual shelter that the bees are going to be in here. But there's one thing I need to do with the brick, and I need to detail it up. I wanted to build one of these walls, and I just got to talking to people and got to building. So I thought I would show you guys the process I go through detailing the brick. And I'll use just a regular terracotta, which looks pretty good. It's all right. And then I'll also use these two versions of granite here. And what I'm going to try to do is keep mostly brick at the bottom. This is where any space that you see, that's where the beehive is going to go. The dispenser will go above it, of course. I'll have to go on the outside to do those. I'm trying not to place the beehive until it's ready, and I'm trying not to place like a dirt block in there to represent it for myself, because if I do that, it's going to get caught in the system later when we go to fill this. So we just kind of keep going around here. Just kind of mixing it up a little bit, trying to keep it mostly brick at the bottom. Ooh. Mostly brick at the bottom. I use the terracotta very lightly, but I think it helps. And then maybe let's do granite. How am I gonna get that block in there? I'll place a piece of dirt here. I'll get rid of it here in a bit, or like when I go to. Wow, I'm usually pretty good at talking while I'm recording, but I'll get rid of it. Actually, let's get rid of it right now while I'm thinking about it. I'll pick it up in a little bit. With the TPS the way it is, the lag or things don't despawn. So up here. Let's just kind of go like that. Let's go down a block. And I'm going to keep all these solid blocks here, I think. Let's go ahead and put that there. Usually I would try to conserve a little bit more. But I think this is the best way to do it. Especially with the bees. I feel like if you're not careful, the bees can glitch out all over the place. I'm not saying that they are going to, but I'm going to take as little chance as possible with that. So, and this will be mostly granite up here. Not going to take it for granted like Anita does me. Right? Neaters. You jerk. I love Nita to death, don't get me wrong, guys. But I got a teaser. What kind of person would I be if I didn't tease her a little bit, you know? There we go. I'm pretty happy with this, actually, I think. Let's see, let's get down here, take this dirt out, and have a look at it here. There we go. And now I'm happy with that. All this is going to be is light gray grass. Yeah, it's going to be light gray grass up here. Definitely not glass. But yeah, it'll just be a layer of glass. So that's easy enough to place in. I'll do that probably one of the last things I do before we put the bees in. Also over here we have the access door over here, and I'll have it link up with the door that's going to be over by our oh my gosh, the chests that are going to be over here to store everything. But what I'm going to do is actually get rid of these. I don't need these anymore. I'm going to finish up a little bit of that, and then I'm going to get started on redstone. And when I get some of the redstone done, I'll bring you guys back. It's time to put these bees in their permanent home. Finally, I moved them out of there. I'm going to have to breed a couple more just to make sure that these other hives are filled because I'm using, I think these 3 are the new ones. I'm sure they have some bees in them, but I'm not sure how many, so we'll have to breed just a couple at a time until we get them filled up, because I'd like to have 1 or 2 out just so I know that the hives are full. But you can kind of see what's going on for right now. I just got a cheeky little door right here that I'm getting in and out of, like so. Yeah, but it's all done, built. I'm happy that it's done. I'm so ready to get these things just in. I'll have to come back in after these things oxidize a little bit. You know, I could probably do it now, but I've got to wax these copper stairs. But anyways, let's get to placing these bees. And these are all the bees with the names from the people watching Twitch and everything. So let's get them all in there. And I'll show you the lines here a little closer after I get these guys out and let them fly around and float and do their thing. But these 9 are the honey, and these 3 over here will be the honeycomb. You don't need very much honeycomb because it happens fast. There we go. They're all out. They're all being. Hopefully they can find their way back into their homes here. I'm hoping the BAI is a little better than it was last season. Because it seemed like one of the updates killed the BAIs. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, actually. But anyways, all the honey will come in this line right here into this auto crafter that will spit the honey blocks out into here. And then the glass bottles should flow right back up into the system. And the glass bottles, I shouldn't have to worry about throwing any in. It should be all filled, and yeah, we'll see, I guess. And then here's the little, just all it does is send a signal to this thing whenever it fills up with the seed. We've already got 2 pieces of honey in there. It would be amazing to see 2 more pieces, two more things of honey come out there, and just so we can see it pop out. I can't jump on top of it. There's not enough room. Oh yeah, I can get up here. Come on, do it for the camera. Do it for the camera. Well, we'll come check it here in a second. Come check it again. And as far as the honeycomb, they all will come out of this dropper right here, and they'll get sent up to the storage area up there to the chests. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the bees. I'm so happy that this thing is done. And the chests, of course, are up here. I'm not sure if I showed these off yet or not. I can't remember. I did most of this I did yesterday, like the building and everything, the bees and setting the bees in and getting enough glass bottles. Was a day. And then, of course, we have the shears over here. And I do have a chest for the shears here, just in case some break, because I can't have them circling around, because if I do that, they'll despawn, obviously. So we'll throw the shears in here, and they'll just get taken into this little circle right here. God, my goodness, my. But anyways, that's gonna. Well, the bees are out there harvesting, doing their thing. I already have a couple. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's right. It's 46. I was thinking it was 41 but that's what was in the hoppers. I brought a couple a couple stacks of honey to make sure that I had the hoppers right down there for the filters. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today, guys. I think it was pretty productive today, getting this done and all that. The next episode will be the super smelter, which I'm really happy. I'm excited to get the super smelter done, because then we can actually start building these things, getting this stuff built. I can't decide if I want to build the actual building here or the buildings out here first. Probably the main storage building. think that's going to be the best way to go for now. Just because this area underneath is not quite ready yet. It's getting there. It's slowly getting dug out. And once the super smelter is done, I'm going to be really working on this underneath area. But I'll get into that more into that later. This was more about the bees today. I'm getting off target or off track like I always do. But anyway, that's going to do it for me today, guys. Hope you have a good day or night. Bye.